Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to complete another topic and this whole unit, which is called, which unit are we doing in paper 1? Everyone in the chat box, which unit are we doing in the paper 1 as of now? There's a hint already. Which unit are we doing in paper 1? Which topic this unit belongs to? Communication. Yes, very good. Thank you, Pracha. So the topic which we are going to study in today's class is mass media and society. So we being a mass communication student, we have this benefit that in UGC-NET paper 1, there are 2-3 units where we personally are very pro in. For example, communication is one of them. If we speak about development, that is also one of them. ICT में कुछ parts हैं जो कि हमारे paper 2 में भी cover हो जाते हैं. So there are 2-3 major topics that is common in paper 1 and paper 2. It might not be possible for other subjects like economics and all. ये उनके में बहुत मुश्किल होती है उनको, but we are lucky because we have 2-3 topics that are common in both the papers. One such is mass media and society. ठीक है, तो we are quickly going to hover over the topics and we are not going deeper down because we have studied it multiple times as a part of many units and many topics. ठीक है. So what is mass media? When we speak about mass, that means public, and media means a medium that helps in exchange of information and idea. Right. So mass media refers to various means of communication that reach a larger audience simultaneously. एक बार में information सबको देना. For example, a WhatsApp broadcast group, एक बार में सबको information मिल जाती है. If I post a link of the class in our WhatsApp group, so I think there are 15 or 16 participants. Everybody gets the information in one, but this is not mass communication. This is group communication. But what if there is a broadcast community of Aaj Tak? So they make a news posted on their website and the link they posted on their own community, WhatsApp community. They reach to like more than lakh of people. So what is that? That is also part of mass communication. One information reaching to massive number of audience in one single time. Okay, so it includes platforms that disseminate news, information, entertainment, and education to the public. Okay, what are the key characteristics of any mass media? Because they have wider reach, so that they have accessibility to the larger number of audience. That's why advertisers also use it. Then we have public communication. Content is designed for public consumption. So it is written also in such a manner that the target audience of that particular media understands the message very clearly. Then mass production and distribution reaches people across different locations at one time. One-to-many communication. With one-two-way communication, it's one-to-many because sender, for example, news channel or newspaper, communicates with larger group of receiver. That is their audience, their target group, right? So these are what? These are some key characteristics of mass media. Now, if you want to understand types of media, so we quickly see this because we all know what is it and how history वगैरह भी सब इसमें included थी, but I'm not going deeper इतना क्योंकि we have already studied that. Okay, so what is print media? Print media is one of the traditional media which includes newspaper, magazine, pamphlets, posters, etc. It is one of the oldest form of mass communication. We know that. For example, Times of India, Hindustan Times, India Today, Outlook. What are these? These are also magazines. What is the strength? The strength is they are permanent, they are credible, and allows in-depth coverage. So one question arises here: that what happens when a newspaper gives a fake information, fake news? Kabhi agar publish ho jaye, then what do you think newspaper do? Tell me. What do you think? Agar it is considered as to be the one of the most credible source of information. So what if by chance kabhi aisa hua ki best they have a lot of gatekeepers and editors to check, but for example somehow they kabhi aisa ho gaya ki koi fake news chhap gayi. What do you think the newspaper will do in that case? What do you think? Or they do, or what should they do as per you? What should it do in any case in which a new fake news is published in the newspaper? Tell me. Acknowledge the mistake. Very good, Dia. Yes. So what happens? I've seen it like 2-3 times. Whenever they publish any fake photograph or any fake news, they publish the very next day that they apologize first, that the news was fake. They apologize, they acknowledge the mistake, and then they correct the information that is presented over there. So yes, Prachi and Dia are correct. They acknowledge the mistake, they apologize, and then they correct. What is the limitation of print media? It is definitely declining readership due to digital media. But अगर ऐसा हुआ, then what print media did? They jumped into digital also. ठीक है? Their websites are always on top toes to understand कि if the readers don't want to wait for the next day to read the news, so they publish news a very second minute after the the incident happened on their website, and they have this community where they publish the news. Correct. And now we speak about electronic media, that is also called as broadcast media. It consists of radio, television, and cinema that uses electronic transmission. So radio, it is known as the first mass electronic media, which is still popular in rural areas. आज भी आकाशवाणी, विविध भारती, they are very popular. लोगों के ट्रक्स में चलते हैं, लोगों के घरों में चलते हैं. Television combines visual and audios for engaging content. टेलीविजन में भी स्पेसिफिकली न्यूज चैनल के कुछ लोग इतने अडिक्ट होते हैं कि कंटिन्यूसली दे वांट कि उनके घर पे न्यूज चलती ही रहे. दैट्स व्हाई स्टिल रेलेवेंट. Then cinema, there are cinema lover people, the powerful medium for storytelling and cultural expression. For example, Doordarshan, BBC, FM radio channels, and Bollywood. What is the strength? It is real-time information, entertaining, accessible to illiterate population. I gave this example before also, when the Prime Minister of India was telling us about the lockdown that is happening in the country because of COVID. They also took the help of the media, social media, television media, radio media to announce and to reach each and every citizen of India. Correct. The limitation is definitely higher production cost, potential for government and or corporate control. Many of the media houses are controlled by corporates, and they also have inclination towards the ruling government, and that is what is one of the limitation of electronic media. And then if we talk about digital media, which is also known as the new media, it includes internet-based platforms like websites, social media, podcasts, streaming services. It is interactive and user-generated content is there. Like if I want to watch a motivation podcast, I can watch that. If I want to see a website where UGC-NET exams are going on, exams are given, mock tests, so I will go do that. Sorry. The examples of this are YouTube, Twitter, Netflix, blogs, online news portal, etc. What is the strength? The strength is the instant updates, global reach, and participatory, because user can create and share content like easily. You can comment on the news things like on Instagram handles of @. You can comment down and you can give your feedback instantly. What is the limitation? Is the increase of fake news and digital divide, and of course information overload. So importance of mass media in democratic society. Mass media plays a crucial role in democracy because it acts as the fourth pillar of democracy. I hope everybody knows this. We are being taught about this since a long time, since we were in our middle school, that media plays a very important role, and it plays as the fourth pillar of democracy. Can you tell me the rest 3 pillars of democracy? Anyone? What are the 4 pillars of democracy? Fourth is definitely media. What are the rest 3? What are the rest 3 pillars of democracy? Judiciary, legislative, and executive. Very good. Very nice. Okay, अब याद रखना, जिसको नहीं पता था वो भी याद रखें. Okay, so mass media plays a crucial role in democracy by ensuring transparency, accountability, and public participation. Why? Because it helps in informing citizens. It keeps people updated on government policies, election, and social issues. It acts as a watchdog function because investigation journalism हो गया, because it tries to expose corruption, human right violation, and public abuses. You must have heard of this particular very famous news that if a dog bites a man, It's not a news. If a man bites a dog, that's a news. Very basic one-liner that is being taught to us since day one of our mass communication journey. Okay? So that's why it's very important to realize, to understand that what is news. Okay? कहीं पे अगर कुछ एक normal function चल रहा है society का और उसमें समझ पाना कि what is your role, news कहाँ से pick करनी है. So that's how you pick news. Promoting public debate, news channels, social media, and newspaper provide a platform for diverse opinions. Then holding government accountable. I told you in the previous class, we are almost studying same kind of topic in paper 1 and paper 2 at the same time. So media serves as the voice of common people to the government, and government's voice to the common people. So media questions policies and decision maker, ensuring government governance transparency. जितने भी गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसीज निकालती है, इट्स द मीडिया ओनली. जो कभी भी कोई मीडिया ये नहीं कह देता कि हाँ ये पॉलिसी बहुत अच्छी है. दे ट्राई टू इवैल्यूएट इट, दैट वेदर इट इज अकाउंटेबल और नॉट, whether it will be able to bring that kind of development for which that policy is made. That's why वो हर चीज पे क्वेश्चन उठाती है कि 10,000 करोड़ का बजट दिया है तो क्यों दिया है, कैसे दिया है. Correct. Encouraging civic engagement, campaign on voting, environmental issues, social causes, driven citizen participation. Very important thing. Social change and awareness, media campaigns on topic like education, gender equality, and health influence public behavior. Okay. This is it. बहुत छोटा सा एक topic था. In this particular topic, we also wanted to go deeper down into, the history of print media, electronic media, and digital media. But we have already discussed this in our previous classes. That's why we are not going there. But you have to understand how mass media is important, how mass media is important for the society, and we have studied this in the last class only. Okay, so we are going to start a few MCQs on this particular unit called communication. So I want everybody to be active on the chat box. And before that, tell me that if you were able to understand the previous topic. Yes or no? Just tell me in the chat box so that I am able to understand if you were available. Yes or no? Please tell me if you understood the topic. Okay, great. Thank you so much for responding. Okay, the first question in the MCQ part is here. In the universal process, when the sender and the receiver interchange their roles in respect of sending and receiving the message, it is called universal model, transactional model, singular flow model, or pluralistic model. It's transactional model. Very good. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll be back. You can just revise. Yes, I'm so sorry for this lag, but yes, the correct answer is transactional model. Next question. Communication is the process of encoding and decoding, transmission and reception, or message sharing, or all of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Very good. Yesterday, I told you one trick to always consider if there is an option called all of the above. Okay, very good. Which of the following is an example of non-verbal intercultural communication? Non-verbal intercultural communication, email exchange, written correspondence, body language and gestures, or phone conversation. It's the C. Very good. Very nice. Okay, who proposed the SMCR model of communication? SMCR. SMCR was given by Yes, David Berlow in the year? In which year? 1960. Very good. Amazing. Well done, guys. So happy. Okay. What is the term used for distraction caused by emotional reaction during communication? Psychological barrier, semantic barrier, physical barrier, or organizational barrier? It is psychological. Very good. Sarojini and Prachya are on fire. Very good. And Diya also. Very nice. I'm so happy. Selva as well. Which of the following is an example of non-verbal communication? A written letter, a spoken speech, facial expression, or radio broadcast? Very easy. Correct answer is C. Very good. Facial expression. Which communication barrier occurs due to difference in language or jargon or dialect? Psychological, semantics, physiological, or cultural barrier? Okay, we got one answer. And then what about the rest? Yes, it's B, semantic barrier. Semantic barrier is related to any barrier or communication difference caused by language or any jargon or any dialect issue. Okay. Next question is, so I have kept some assertion and reason on the basis of some of the feedback that I got from you guys only. So formal communication tends to be fast and flexible. This is assertion. A लिखना भूल गए उसमें. Reason is formal communication is systematic and orderly flow of information. So basically what you have to do in assertion and reason, you have to connect both the sentence and you have to see whether it's the right explanation, wrong explanation, or both are true, or one is false or one is true. ठीक है, इसको समझना. Just try to give a lot of time, because I've heard that UGC-NET stopped giving assertion and reason in the recent exam. I saw in the June attempt as well, and I saw in the last December attempt as well. तो December का I'm not sure, but June में तो I was pretty sure कि assertion and reason नहीं आए थे. ठीक है. So just try to understand. They were chronological order के बहुत सारे questions थे, but assertion and reason still we need to understand, because you never know UGC-NET की कब बत्ती change हो जाए, and they can change the question into assertion and reason. Okay, so now I want everybody to read the question properly and then answer. Formal communication tends to be fast and flexible. Formal communication is systematic, orderly flow of information. What is correct? A is false, but R is true. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. So I've got only one answer. And two answers. Yes, very good. It's actually right, because A is false, because it can't be fast and flexible. It has to be formal, it has to be systematic and orderly flow of information. So yes, the correct answer is A. A is false, but R is true. Very good. आप तो बहुत जल्दी समझ गए सबके सब. Very nice. I'm so happy. Okay. Meaning of the message used in classrooms are arbitrary in nature. Ignore that particular link. Reason is meanings are learned as a result of one's prior experience. Both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false. A is false, R is true. आराम से पढ़ो. Meaning of the message used in classrooms are arbitrary in nature. Meanings are learned as a result of one's prior experience. Not moving. Just give me a minute. So sorry for this technical difficulty. So what do you think is the correct answer of this? Meaning of arbitrary, just what do we say this? Take a second. It is something, how? Ek second. I'm just getting the correct answer. Okay, it is something that is, what randomly karna, without any planning or without any specific motive, without any reason or without any plan, it's done. Which is done like that, it's called arbitrary. So meaning of message used in classroom are arbitrary nature. It means that they are random in nature. They are not planned. Hai na? And meaning of message, meaning of learned as a result is one's prior experience. What do you think is the correct answer? Do you think meaning of messages that are used in classroom are random in nature? Do you think they are used any, या फिर they have a specific planning for it? What do you think? Just say yes or no. So it means, okay. Yes, it must have a specific plan behind it. It should. Absolutely right. 𝗟𝗏 is right. Both, sorry, I mean the option is not given here, but I feel that the correct option is option D, because A is false and R is true. Meaning of learning is definitely the result of one's prior experience, but meaning of messages used in classrooms are arbitrary in nature. They are not. I believe that, but as per the record, the correct answer has to be 1. That is A. Both A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. So I suppose that the answer should be D. I will get back to you on this question, but just try to understand. And in assertion and reason, you have to correlate both the sentences that is being given in the question. Okay? And it's okay if you don't understand it. Give it some more time, some more practice, then only you will get a hang on it. Okay? So we'll move forward to the next. Oops. This was the last question that we had. So one feedback that Pracha gave me, that it was difficult for her to understand assertion and reason, and I can feel that everybody was giving answers until and unless it was MCQ. I mean, it was only one word answer, but assertion and reason may you have some difficulty. So I will definitely plan one class जिसमें I will try to cover all the PYQs जिसमें assertion and reason आए, and let's study that only. PYQs को ही पढ़ते हैं कि assertion and reason कैसे आ सकते हैं, and we will try to observe what kind of assertion and reason came and how to solve it. Okay, I will get back to you on this particular class. Until then, this is it for today's class. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. And this is where we finish this particular unit called communication.